1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has called for collective efforts to eradicate polio from the country. Foreign Minister participates in the ministerial meeting on global food security call to action to be held in New York today. Advisor on Kashmir Affairs says every state institution of India is pursuing Hindutva mindset. 2 terrorists involved in recent Karachi incidents were killed in an encounter with law enforcement agencies in Maripur area of the city today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has called for collective efforts to eradicate polio from the country. He was chairing a meeting of National Task Force on Polio Eradication in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister assured that the federal government will extend every possible assistance and cooperation in this regard. Shehbaz Sharif voiced his concern over the detection of recent polio cases in the country. He said all the stakeholders, including federal departments, provincial governments and international organizations, have rendered valuable services for eradication of polio from the country. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif thanked international organizations including World Health Organization and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for extending technical and financial support to Pakistan's anti-polio campaign. The meeting was informed that 3 polio cases were reported in North Waziristan over the past 2 months. It was informed that 25 districts of Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa are at high risk regarding spread of polio virus. No polio case was reported in Pakistan in the period between February 2021 and March 2022. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari will participate in the ministerial meeting on global food security call to action to be held at the United Nations in New York today. The meeting will bring together a regionally diverse group of countries, including those most affected by food insecurity and those in the position to take action to address it. The Foreign Minister will also participate in the open debate of UN Security Council on maintenance of international peace and security, conflict and food security tomorrow. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari will highlight Pakistan's perspective and policy priorities in the 2 meetings. The Foreign Minister will have other important engagements on the sidelines, including a bilateral meeting with US Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Foreign Office spokesperson in a statement has said that Pakistan will continue to play a proactive role in supporting the international efforts to advance shared objectives of a peaceful and stable world free of conflict and poverty and hunger. Advisor on Kashmir Affairs and Gilgit-Baltistan, Qamar Zaman Kaira, has said every state institution of India is pursuing Hindutva mindset. In a statement today, he said Kashmiri youth are being killed in extrajudicial fake encounters in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The advisor on Kashmir Affairs said all the Indian oppressive tactics against Kashmiris have failed over the last 7 decades. He said that the valiant Kashmiri youth will snatch their right to self-determination from India. Qamar Zaman Kaira said India is subjecting Kashmiri leader Yassin Malik to vengeance through oppressive judicial proceedings. He said the international community and human rights organizations should get stopped Indian state terrorism against Yassin Malik. Talks between government and IMF have started in Doha, Qatar. Finance Minister Muftah Ismail, Minister for State for Finance Dr. Aisha Ghaus Pasha, Finance Secretary Hamid Yaqub Sheikh, Acting Governor State Bank of Pakistan Dr. Murtaza Saeed, Chairman FBR Asim Ahmed and senior officers from Finance Division joined the talks virtually. 2 terrorists were killed in an encounter with the Counter-Terrorism Department and law enforcement agencies in Maripur area of Karachi today. In charge CTD Mazhar Mishwani told newsmen that a raid was carried out in Maripur on the information of the presence of wanted terrorists involved in recent terrorism incidents in Karachi. The terrorists opened fire on police and in retaliation, 2 terrorists were killed and their 1 accomplice fled away from the scene. 1 kilogram explosive material, electronic equipment and material used in bomb making were recovered from the terrorists. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, protesters have appeared in Srinagar and other areas to record Kashmiris' protest against the illegal detention of liberation leader Muhammad Yassin Malik and other APHC leaders and youth languishing in different jails of the held territory and India. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.